Welcome to Pinoy Podcast. It's Saturday once again, and you know what that means? It's time for Tonight with Tanzi. And here's your host, our man in Manila, Tanzi. Hey Tanzi, how are you, man? Kumusta Sabado? Good, good. I'm alright. I'm in the garage right now. I'm garage podcasting. How was your week so far? Oh, good, good. Yeah, Shendal is not here. hmm Yeah, do you want me to introduce her, or do you want to do that? Okay, all right. I'm excited. Hey, Paris. Mukhang shy si Paris. Ah. Groony. Tanzi, can you use the main microphone? Yeah, okay, that's it. Yeah, that's better. Well, I didn't have an idea that she was a photographer. I thought all along that she was just a model. But when I saw her Facebook profile, I saw some pictures there that I really, she's good in photography. That's what I can say. Yeah. What camera are you using, Paris? Anong mga camera ginagamit? Okay. Does she also do videos? Does she also do videos? Yeah, videography. Because I thought she was using a Canon camcorder. Okay. Okay. Welcome to Pinoy Podcast. It's Saturday night once again, and you know what that means. It's time for Tonight with Tonzi. And it's your host, our man in Manila, Tonzi. Yes. Good evening there. Yes. Wait. No, it's picking up my microphone, but it's not picking up yours. Oh, this is. Wait, huh? No, I'm on air, but they're not hearing you. Yeah. Wait. It's this. It's this. Okay.
Okay, okay. Okay, we have Tonzi
Hi,
back
guys.
on air. I'm sorry for that, guys.
Rinig niya
Alright,
na ako.
Tonzi.
Live audio.
Yes, Tonzi, you're here. Yep.
Alright, so ulitin ko yung sinabi ko kanina. Tonight is different from the topics that we discussed here sa Tonight with Tonzi kasi the previous episodes of the program more on siya, mga topics that we listed and then we talk about it, exchange thoughts about it. So tonight is a special night. We do have a live guest, like literally she's here right now, and I bet everyone is excited to get to know her. So without any further ado, let me introduce my guest for tonight. She's a photographer, a creative director, a freelance model, and a makeup artist herself as well. Please welcome the beautiful Miss Paris Buendia. Hi, Paris.
Hi Tonzi. Hi Sergi. Hi guys.
Hello, Paris.
Hi. Good evening.
So, magkasama kayo dyan?
Yeah, magkatabi.
Okay. Wow, okay.
Alright, so katabi ko siya talaga.
Okay.
Nagsishare sa isang mic.
Yeah, you're sharing my one microphone.
Alright, so since Miss Paris Buendia is working in a very in-demand industry here in the country, we're gonna ask her several questions regarding her work, about the industry that she's in, what are the ups and downs that she's been through as far as her job is concerned. Sorry. And maybe later on, we could ask her some personal stuff as well if she's cool with that. Okay lang ba yun, Paris? Okay na ba yun?
Okay na, okay.
Okay daw. May mga live audience dyan. Usap-usap din tayo nila, Paris, ha? Maki-join din kayo. So, yeah. Like what I said, to our live audience there, if you got any questions, just hit it up in our chat box, pinoypodcast.com/live. Just get online there. And we'll be sure that Paris would get that and try to answer all your questions. So, I'm gonna break down the questions to four categories, like about photography, about creative director thing, makeup artist, and finally being a freelance model. And I believe that G has a set of question as well for Paris. So, ayusin natin yan. Alright, so, Paris, are you ready?
Ready, I'm ready.
Okay, to all the listeners out there, number one question for Miss Paris Buendia. Okay? Paris, when did you start liking photography?
Simula nung mapanood ko yung sa America's Next Top Model, yung hosted by Tyra Banks. So, after that, parang nagka-interesado talaga ako na mag-shoot or take ng pictures.
Alright, so, yun ang parang naging simula mo to like photography, alright. Because, Paris, we don't normally see a woman, especially an attractive one, being at the back of the camera. Parang nasa back office ka eh. And when did you start I know that inspires you, right? Yung pagiging photographer dahil may napanood ka nga, that inspires you. Pero when did you start the passion? Kailan mo naging, parang, gusto ko to gawin in the long term. Parang, I like it na. Ito na. Photography, gusto ko to. What drives you to be the one who's taking shot instead of, in the front of the camera? Kasi maganda ka di ba? So, why nasa likod ka? Alright?
Kasi, yung shot ko kasi sa mga model ko is parang, ayun yung gusto kong gawin sa sarili ko. So, hindi ko syempre magagawa. So, ako na lang yung nag-take ng pictures sa iba. So, yung mga gusto kong gawin sa sarili ko is sa mga model ko na lang, sa kanila ko na lang pinapagawa.
Right. So, basically, yung mga nakikita mo sa sarili mo, gusto mo rin siya makita sa iba. Right. Okay. So, the model thing, yung kay Tyra Banks, yun yung Tyra Banks, yun yung nag-influence sa'yo to try out this industry. Alright. So, matanong ko lang, Parisa, what are your tools that you use? And what is usually your subject? Anong klaseng photographer ka? Tsaka, first, ano muna yung mga tools mo?
I'm using Nikon D70. Nikon D70, and I do fashion photography and food. Also food and sometimes candid, concept shoot like that.
Alright, so guys, you heard it from Paris. Ang mga hilig niya ang mga subject niya rather in photography are mostly fashion, concept events or whatever, food photography. So landscape, that's one of the most popular photography ngayon, di ba? Hindi mo ba siya nahilig?
Kasi mas ako sa street photography kaysa sa mga...
Right. So, okay, that's clear. So, since Paris, mahilig ka sa mga, since like what you said, fashion photography, concept photography, the most popular celebrity or public figure that you caught on your camera, mga sikat so far, na kahit na paparazzi lang style, kahit na ganun lang, basta, or kahit na nakasama mo sa isang event na magkasama kayo, or, naging colleague mo siya for a while, who's the most, we're just curious, kung sino yung popular niya.
Naalala ko, October 2011 ng si Iva ng TVB, Pinoy Big Brother. Hinahabol ko siya sa Green Hills. I'm using my 80 to 100 millimeter lens, so pampaparazzi talaga siya. And 3 months ago, nag-freelance ako sa The New You magazine. So, ako yung behind the shoot for the magazine. So, ang model namin nun is si Luke Landigan.
Model?
Model and surfer from La Union.
Okay, so you heard it. Yun daw yung pinaka-popular or nakasama niya sa showbiz industry or mga sikat, mga ganyan. So, Paris, you're a creative director as well. So, what was the alright, before I ask you that question, paano ka naging creative director? Do you have your own team? How did you start, basically? Just give us a small, a brief story about that, about how did you start.
Nag-start ako maging creative director nung kumukuha na ako ng mga client. So, parang sa akin na nila inaasa na, ikaw na bahala kung anong gusto mong gawin sa amin. So, pagdating na sa shoot is, before the shoot pa lang, is nag-iisip na ako ng concept. So, sinasabi ko na sa kanila kung ano yung gagawin namin, kung ganito, kung ganyan. Then, sa shoot mismo, yun, ako na yung nag-direct sa kanila kung ano yung mga gagawin namin, kung ano isusuot, kung anong ayos, kung anong style.
Right. What was the last event that you had managed? When was it?
Kailan ba yun? Yung huli kong na-shoot is a singer. Singer siya. 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago. Yeah.
So, guys, just for those who just tuned in, I'm interviewing Miss Paris Buendia. She's a photographer, a makeup artist, a creative director, and a freelance model as well. She's live. She's here right now, and I just asked her about photography and her passion about photography. How did she actually started? And right now, I'm asking her about being a creative director. So, sabi niya, she just recently shoot a singer. Hindi na lang natin i-disclose yung pangalan, but she just did that. So, ano siya, just a brief profile of Miss Paris Buendia. She's a very busy woman because she's a very skilled woman. And she's a very beautiful woman. So, kung may mga tanong kayo dyan, just ask us in our live chat box, pinoypodcast.com/live. Hit it up, and Paris would answer all your questions. Right? So, Paris, okay ka lang ba?
Okay lang.
Hindi ka ba nauuhaw?
Hindi naman. Kinakabahan.
Alright, kinakabahan daw siya, guys. We're gonna ask Paris again some questions. But before that, I think she's offline. But anyway,
I'm here.
I'm gonna ask her again.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna ask Paris one question, and then we're gonna take a break. Alright? A short break. Just one more question. Okay? Paris, are you ready?
I'm ready. Kinakabahan.
Huwag ka dapat kabahan kasi itong mga tanong na to, madadali lang to sagutin. Basta, cool ka lang dyan, alright? Alright. Creative director. Photography. Dami. Alright, well, let's talk about being a makeup artist. Ito talaga, dito ka talaga sobrang galing, right? The passion of being a makeup artist, how did it started? Paano nagsimula?
Nag-start to, high school pa lang talaga ako. High school, yan. So, parang, hinilig na talaga ako mag-ayos. Pag sa bahay lang. Then, ayun, nung after ko ng high school, pagka-graduate, siguro kumuha ko ng vocational, beauty culture, vocational siya, pag-makeup. So, yun talaga yung passion ko. So, kahit ayaw ng mama ko yung course ko yun talaga yung pinurso ko.
Alright, we heard it na ang hilig niya talaga is being a makeup artist. Kasi ang ganda ni Paris, alata naman na magaling mag-makeup. Alright. Can you tell us some brief story about your ginagawa for as a makeup artist? Any events, any show na napuntahan mo, experience, Yung pinaka-memorable as a makeup artist, ano ba, may mga attitude ba yung mga make-upan mo, yung mga gano'n? Right?
Actually, meron eh. November 2012, nung nag-makeup ako para sa isang candidate ng professional model. So, lahat sila is talagang mga professional model. So, kinuha ako ng friend ko, isang photographer. So, ako yung nag-makeup sa friend niya. Then, nung nandun na mismo kami sa event, na-shock ako kasi talagang bongga yung event. Then, ang dala-dala ko lang is plastic na makeup box. Ayun, then, lahat ng kasabayan kong makeup artist is ang susosyal ng mga dala nila, nadihila pa. May mga ilaw, yung mga kitla. So, parang nanliit ako. Then, yung make-upan ko pa is parang marami siyang tawag doon, pekas, parang ganun. So, parang medyo na-depress ako. Kasi wala, anong gagawin ko? Then, yung mga bading, syempre, mga sikat na, mga makeup artist. So, parang nanliit talaga ako sa sarili ko na nung time na nagme-makeup na, naglabasan na kami ng gamit. Nung nag-i-start na ako, napansin ko lahat ng mga makeup artist is nasa back ko. Actually, yung first time ko na mag-makeup sa isang malaking event. Then yung mga gamit ko, talagang hindi talaga pang mamahalin. So, nung nag-start na ako mag-makeup, may mga makeup artist na nasa back ko, tapos mga nakapamerang, tapos nakataas ang kilay. So, parang ako ko, hala, bakit sila ganun? Tapos, kinakausap nila yung model ko na, papalitan mo, ang pangit. So, ganun. So, kinonfront ako ng model ko. Sabi, Ate Paris, ang pangit daw ng makeup. So, sabi ko, don't listen to them. Sabi ko, carryballs mo yan. Tapos, ayun, yung nasa ramp na, yung runway, ramp na sila, siya yung naging, spotlight. Then, nung award na is, siya yung naging Miss Telegenic. So, lahat ng magaganda talaga, as in, sa kanya nakuha. Tapos, ayun, nung nagsisigawan na yun mga friend ko na, sabi ng mga friend kong photographer, gusto ko ni Paris yan. Tapos, ayun, yung mga Becky na, na makeup artist, parang, inis na ba ako lahat? Tapos ayun, parang doon nag-boost yung confidence ko na, mas magaling ako sa inyo. Parang kaya ko to kahit wala akong ganyan. Kahit plastic lang tong kit ko.
Alright, we heard it from Miss Paris Buendia. Sabi niya that yung nag-boost ang kanyang confidence is yung kanyang very skilled in makeup, being a makeup artist. Actually, wala naman talaga yun sa tools, wala naman yun sa gamit mo, even kahit na expensive, wala naman yun. It's in your heart. It's in yourself, yung skill mo, yung galing mo sa pag-makeup. So yeah, so far we asked Paris about her photography passion, herself being a creative director and makeup artist as well. We're gonna take a short break, and then after that, we're gonna ask more regarding her job and her. Medyo dulo na yung personal guys mamaya na, antay lang We're gonna take a short break. Time check, it's 10:02 p.m. Manila time, 10:02 a.m. New York, New Jersey. Good evening, everyone. We're gonna take a short break.
You're listening to the Tonight with Tasha show here on Pinay Podcast. We'll be back.
See.
turn cartwheels across the sea. They come skipping all around us, and the fire burns incandescently. I trail my fingertips up and down your hips, drum one from the bottle. Roll a smoke and try to be philosophical. Such spellbound, dumbfounded by the way that you move. You just look my way and sway. I got so much to explore inside these four walls. Never mind these four walls. Say, how about your mind? Should we lay on top for hours? Our religion, politics, and our purpose. Shall we contemplate that universe? Or maybe just get high. I will read you little extracts from Gadara to Kerouac. You will teach me what it means to be vulnerable and free. We can let go of all inhibition. We'll learn how to be a just to look my way and sway. Your beauty means mine, embracing, rolling, and feel the goosebumps when you're around. Your tempo makes my heart beat, and it keeps it beating loud. And I don't want this feeling to ever stop now. Sway.
And we're back with it tonight with Tonsi Show with his special guest, Miss Paris Buendia. And here's our man in Manila, Tonsi.
Good evening, guys, again. This is Tonsi, live with the program tonight with Tonsi, live with Miss Paris Buendia, right here.
Hi guys.
Alright, for those who just tuned in, Paris Buendia is our guest for tonight, very special night. We asked her about her, so far, we asked her everything regarding her job and like photography, being a creative director, being a makeup artist. But I think we haven't disclosed the freelance model yet. So we're gonna ask her about that. So guys, alright, Paris Buendia is live. I'm gonna ask her na about finally, yung being a freelance model. Paris is really beautiful. Alright, Paris Buendia. Kamusta?
good. Okay lang. Kinakabahan pa rin.
Kailangan mo ng kabahan sa mga tanong na to, Paris. Hindi, ito na, alright? Paris Buendia, the passion. Or, not passion. Since you're just being a freelance. How about modeling? Paano nag-start? Kasi maganda ka eh, pero why just freelance? I mean, bakit hindi full-time? Bakit full-time photographer? Bakit full-time makeup artist? Bakit ang modeling freelance?
Yung modeling actually is hobby ko lang talaga siya. So, pag may mga nag-a-ask sa akin na alam mo yun, for modeling. So, may bayad lalo pag nag-a-ask sila ng PF ko. So, sabi ko, sorry, hindi po talaga ako model. Actually, ko lang talaga siya hobby. Pag may mga friends lang ako na gusto ko i-shoot. So, yun, shoot lang kami.
So, hindi ka nagpapa-TF?
No, hindi ako nagpapa-TF talaga.
So, yan, narinig niyo yan, guys, ha? Open shoot daw, Paris Buendia. Free. Wala daw bayad. She's very generous.
May question ako.
Alright, GS question.
What's TF?
TF is talent fee.
Oh, okay.
Talent fee.
Alright.
So, hindi siya nagpapa-TF. Guys, kung libre kayo, libre din si Paris. Walang problema yon. Just, later on, we're gonna ask Paris her Facebook account, then her number as well, if you guys have any inquiries regarding her job, regarding her work and everything. She's really good. She's very skilled woman. Galing niya. So, yeah. Paris, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here. Katabi mo.
Kinakabahan si Paris eh. Alright. So Paris, being a model, being a freelance model, syempre nakaka-encounter ka ng mga taong mas yung status nila, yung tingin nila sa sarili nila is medyo, or ako photographer, ako director, ako model, susunod ka sa akin. Parang ganon, di ba? So, paano, kasi parang artista, di ba? Pag may shooting sila, nagpupuyat sila. Ikaw, as a model, pag alam mong pagod ka or moody ka, tapos yung photographer mo, may mga gusto siyang post na hindi mo naman bet, na hindi mo naman, wala naman sa description ng pinag-usapan nyo, paano mo to, as a model, paano mo to hinahandle? Are you still being professional, like, okay lang to, or hey, or like, hanggang dito lang ako, you guys are crossing the line, right, just a briefer, alright? Explain mo lang.
Actually, may pagkaano ako stubborn. Actually, pag may mga photographer na may gusto silang ipagawa sa akin, kasi before pa lang ng shoot, sinasabi ko na sa kanila na ito lang yung kaya ko talaga na, alam mo yun, parang I don't do the cute posing, parang mga ganyan. Gusto ko yan parang medyo edgy. So, parang pag gusto niyang photographer is parang pa-sweet. So, just sabi ko na hindi ko kaya. So, parang naiintindihan naman nila. Then, pag may gusto sila, may nag-ask sa akin ng sexy shoot. So, bikini na, pag topless. So, parang hindi ako pumayag din kasi actually, parang more on parang mga
conservative.
Oh, yeah, mga ganun.
Nalungkot ko. First, hindi as a model, ang gusto niyang mga like description ng job niya as a model is like as a subject, more on yung mga serious pose, mga ganon. So ayaw niya daw yung mga cute saka yung mga bastos. kaya yung mga mahilig sa nude photography dyan, bawal daw. Pero pag mga emo, serious, yung mga edgy, mga parang stolen shot ba yung mga ganon. Then, pwede daw si Paris. At take note wala daw TF. Basta she's free kasi she's very busy daw eh. Eto naman, Paris. Ito, syempre, like what I said earlier, marami ka nakakatrabaho, iba't ibang tao. Have you ever had any decent proposal from these people? Like, may nagaya ba sa'yo or pinresyuhan ka ba, ganito, kinausap ka ba, binulungan ka ba? Kasi, kasi yung just sa industry niya, maraming ganyan eh. So, just share some story about that. Kung meron and parang meron. Alright, here's part.
About the decent proposal, yeah, meron. Nung naalala ko, 8 months ago, nung nag-model ako sa isang event, merong parang tinatawag siyang konde. He's a rich man. So, after ng ramp ko sa runway, then may manager told me na parang gano'n.
Can you tell us which event? Naalala mo pa? Ayaw niya i-disclose yung event, yung show. Pero, alright, may maggalda. Okay, fair enough.
Parang may manager na sabi sa akin, parang may gusto daw makausap ako. Then, there's a rich guy na parang, na nag-ask sa akin kung magkano. After that, na parang medyo na, oh my God, ayoko na mag-model sa event. After that, nag-stop na rin ako kasi di ko talaga na-expect na may mga ganung proposal na mangyayari sa akin mismo. Kasi hindi naman kasi ako alam mo yung sexy na damit. Medyo ano pa nga ako manamit eh.
Medyo swag. Balot. Medyo swag. Pero ang sexy mo ngayon, Buti. So guys, yun daw. Meron daw. Marami ba? Pero the latest one was 8 months ago. Hindi na masyadong latest. pero meron. Siyempre kami, hindi naman namin na-experience yan. Pero na lang yung mga matatanda sa babae kasi normal yan, especially if you're working in such industry na malaki, tapos dahil mong nakakasalamuhan na tao. Tapos yung iba nga, like what you said, may mga high profile na tao. Ito lang, Parisa. Can you tell us, as a woman, yung, just be specific. Like, paano ba yayain ng isang babae in a very indecent way? Just tell us. Like, ano ba, literal. Talan dito kasi. like yung, saan ka ba, paano ba, after the runway, after that. Tapos, ano ba, nilapitan ka ba? Ganon. Tapos, pinresyuhan ka? How much? Mga ganon. Kwento mo lang. Just, paano ba? Itong mga, para pag may mga nagbabalak, alam na nila na back off. I'm not like this. Right?
Actually, mahalata mo sa... Ako kasi mabilis ako makahalata si guy pag may...
Pag manya.
Oo, seryoso. Pag man. or may masamang intention. Yung parang... Alam mo yun?
Alam niya, madali daw siya makahalata pag yung itsura niyo is medyo may pagkabasta. Pag medyo itsura niyo daw is kahina-hinala, nararamdaman niya daw yun. So, ako, hindi ba?
Hindi naman.
Alright, Miss Paris Buendia, model, a photographer, creative director, very busy woman, makeup artist. Ito, tanong ko. Would you date someone who is on the same industry as you do? Kasi, alam mo yun, babae ka. Tapos, alam mong busy ka. Tapos kung single ka. Sakali lang ha. But, alright. Before I ask this, Paris, are you single?
Yeah, single.
Patay. Single daw. Ngayon ko lang nalaman to. Alright, guys. She's single daw. Kaya, are you available though?
Hindi.
Sorry. Hindi naman siya available. But, okay ka naman makipag-friend. Yeah.
Okay lang ako may friends. But, alam mo, hindi ako nag-entertain ng mga suitors.
Bawal daw yung mga manliligaw. Alright, regarding that answer, related to that answer, would you date someone who is in the same industry as you do? Like, okay lang ba magka-boyfriend ng photographer? Ng creative director din? Wala bang conflict yung ganun?
Actually, may mga may mga friends ako na lumalabas kami. Parang date na photographer din sila. But, for me kasi, ayoko sa magiging boyfriend ko is, alam mo yun, same sa ginagawa ko. But I find them, alam mo yun, sa mga photographer na nakakasama ko, parang hanggang friends lang. Yeah.
Alright, guys. So,
may pagkasilosa kasi ako, kaya ayoko boyfriend ko photographer eh.
Or creative director.
Okay lang, pero ayoko talaga photographer.
Bakit? Bakit ayaw mo sa photographer? Kasi,
maraming nakikitang babae. Maraming nagiging model na babae, nakakita ng nude girls. Yeah.
Bakit? Pag photographer ka ba, kailangan makakita ka na ng ano?
Marami lang kasi sa mga photographer yun na guys, ganun.
Hello, Tanzi? Nawala si Tanzi. Alright guys, you're listening to Tonight with Tanzi show. And we're using Skype to connect with Tanzi in Manila. So pardon the technical difficulties. We're trying to get him back on air. Alright, so let me call him again. Hello, Tanzi? Hello, Tanzi, you're back?
Hi guys, we're back.
Yeah, sorry for that.
Alright.
Our call was dropped on Skype, so yes, you're back.
We're back, we're on air.
Yep.
Alright guys, pasensya na. Technical problem. Nangyayari yan. But anyway, just like what Paris said just now, sabi niya, I asked her if she would date someone who is in the same industry as her. And sabi niya, sorry, nabubulal ako, ang ganda mo eh. Sabi niya, hindi daw pwede. Ayaw niya. Selosa daw kasi siya. Right? Bakit ka selosa, Paris? Why? Why again? Bakit tayo mo ng photographer? Can just because we had a technical problem, just for the people who just tune in or just for the people who missed that answer, can you tell us again why ayaw mo sa tao na katrabaho mo?
Siyempre sa work ko kasi as a photographer, halos lahat ng kasama ko, halos everyday is talaga lalaki as photographer, talaga lahat nakakatrabaho. So, alam ko, the way sila mag-isip, the way sila may pag-usap, the way they talk about girls. So, alam ko na medyo, alam mo yun, na may pagkaselosa kasi ako talaga. Ayoko talaga nung may iba silang, yung lalo na boyfriend, may boyfriend ako is photographer, tapos may iba silang pag-uusapan na girls. Yeah, but madali akong alam mo yun.
selosa ka, so ayaw magka-boyfriend ng photographer kasi tumitingin sila sa babae. Gano'n. Parang sobrang selosa mo naman. So, ayaw mo sa photographer. Yung ano ba? Yung light technician, pwede?
Pwede, okay lang kung matyaga ako. Kung matyaga niya ako.
Kung matyaga ka niya. Bakit masungit ka ba, Paris?
Medyo silbayo ako sa boyfriend. Ay, hindi naman silbayo. Pero alam mo parang medyo hindi ako ganyan na ang hirap explain. Paano ba?
So, mahirap kumbaga, meron ka bang intimidated factor? Like, pag nakita ka ng isang guy, hirap ka i-approach, not because you're mataray or whatever, or because just na-intimidate sila kasi iniisip ng guy, she's very nice, she's very pretty, pero hirap siya lapitan kasi Paris Buendia yan eh. Ano lang ako eh. Tonzi lang ako eh. Mga ganun.
Actually, kahit na, sabi nila kasi ako yung taong hindi laging madalas naka-smile din. So, laging straight face. So, ewan ko, pero parang madami pa rin na, alam mo yun, parang nakikipagkilala. Parang sabi ko, approachable pa rin ba yung itsura ko? Alam mo yun, na kahit na sungitan ko, parang,
alright, so you heard it from Paris. Medyo may bad image lang daw siya sa iba. Pero if you get to know her more personally, it's okay.
Kasi ako eh. So medyo boyish. Ayan.
Ayun. So kung yung mga type nyo ganyan, lapitan nyo na sa Paris. Kausapin nyo. Libre TF daw eh. Paris will state her Facebook account. So for those people who wanted to add her, inquire her art, her work, she'll gonna put her Facebook account in our chat box, and then just contact nyo na lang siya. Also, if you guys have any questions, just ask her in our chat box, live chat box. She'll be sure to answer all your questions. We're gonna take a short break. After that break, G will take over. He'll gonna ask Paris some question as well. So yeah, just a short break, and then Paris still here though, hindi siya mawawala. Just ang mag-iiba lang is ang magtatanong. G will gonna be live as well. So yeah, time check is 10:26 p.m. Manila time, 10:26 a.m. New York, New Jersey, USA. September 28th, you're actually tuned in live with me, Tonzi, and beautiful Miss Paris Buendia. Good evening. Just a short break.
You're listening to the Tonzi Show here on PinayPodcast.com. We'll be back with Miss Paris Buendia.
Hello?
I'm so sorry, girl. I never knew that he was with you. You know that he lied to me. He lied to her just like he lied to you. And your little girls, they cry for him now that he is gone.
Galing. Right, for those...
Oh, we're back on PinayPodcast.com.
For those people who just tuned in, I'm here, Tonzi, with Miss Paris Bendia. We're talking about Paris Bendia's job, her passion in her work, and just everything about herself. I actually asked her a lot na, so she will take over. He'll gonna ask Paris some things regarding her work as well. So yeah, guys,
Right.
thank you. Paris is here.
All right,
She's
thanks,
here.
Tanzi. Thanks. By the way, you can listen to the live podcast on threadpodcast.com/live. There's a live chat box there. Also, you can add Paris Buendia on Facebook. Her Facebook account is facebook.com/I'm Miss Paris. Alright, Paris.
Yes,
Okay.
hi.
Kanina nabanggit mo yung pagiging photographer mo. Okay. And you said you're a fashion photographer,
Yes,
or you take
fashion.
pictures of people, right?
Ah,
Tanong ko lang sa'yo, ano ang mas magandang subject sa'yo? Or ano yung mga prefer mong kunan ng pictures, men or women?
women. I really love girls a lot.
Sa photography, right?
yeah.
Yeah. How come?
I mean, kasi parang mas ako sa kunan yung mga girls. Kasi parang nakikita ko yung sarili ko sa kanila. Parang yung gusto kong makita, yung sarili ko is parang sa kanila ko parang ina-apply.
Oh, okay. Good. Have you ever had na model na guy?
No.
Or you haven't tried it?
I tried, isang beses pa lang. I had, a guy model. He's a singer, actually.
Oh, okay.
Siya yung first model ko na lalaki.
Alright.
Medyo awkward.
Bakit?
Na.
Bakit awkward yung sa guy?
Kasi parang iba yung pose na alam ko is parang may pagka-boyish ako. Alam ko yung medyo forma and kilos lalaki. Pero iba pa rin yung babae, yung magtuturo.
Okay. Alright guys, we lost the Skype call. Are you back, Paris? Okay, let me call Paris again. We lost her on Skype. I'm getting back Paris online to Skype, so bear with me guys while I do this. Hindi siya bumalik. So Paris, are you on the chat box? Maybe you can tell us what happened. Okay.
Hello?
Hello? Tanzi.
Alright, Paris is here.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi Paris, sorry. I don't know what happened. Okay. So tanong ko sa'yo, when you choose a shooting or location, ano yung mga favorite spots mo for shooting, for your models?
Favorite spot ko is yung forest. Actually, yeah.
Forest.
Forest. dun sa, dun sa bundok talaga, dun sa may, sa place ko is meron kasing forest and dun ko, nature, dun ko dinadala yung mga model ko na, yun.
I think I saw a picture na urban yung setting. Do you also like that? Urban?
Yeah, urban. I shoot urban, mga edgy shot, mga emo, parang yes.
Also, do you use Photoshop to edit your pictures?
Yeah, I use Adobe Photoshop CS6. Yun yung pinaka-latest na na software.
Yeah. Okay, so pag kumukuha ka ng picture, aside from adjusting your camera settings to get the effects you want, you also do some editing on Photoshop, right?
Yes.
Okay, ano naman yung tingin mo dun sa mga magazines like FHM or Maxim na sometimes sumosobra yung pagka-Photoshop ng mga models? Ano yung view mo dun?
Oo, yeah. Parang ako kasi yung photographer na hindi ko pina-perfect or hindi ko talaga ini-edit yung mga model na hindi ko pinapakinis ng sobra. Kasi, gusto kong makita pa rin yung pores nila.
Mga pekas, right?
Mga kahit may mga model ako na gusto nila, Paris, pakipapayat naman, sabi ko, parang, hindi ko masyadong ginagawa yun kasi, di ba, parang, nasasobrahan din.
Yeah. So, do you think, ethical ba na baguhin yung itsura ng model mo and then gamitin for commercial?
As a photographer, dapat if the model is medyo bidugan, dapat as a photographer, alam mo yung angle niya na magmumukha siyang payat. So, para hindi ka na mahirapan na mag-edit sa Adobe. No, kasi actually graphic artist ang dapat tawag sa kanila eh.
Tama yun.
Hindi photographer.
So, tingin mo, Paris, anybody can be a photographer nowadays? Basta meron lang siyang DSLR? Kasi parang ganun yung
parang sabi nga nila, may SLR ka lang, photographer ka na.
What's your view on that?
Parang, lahat naman may karapatan. Kaso, parang, parang, para sa akin kasi, bago ka matawag na photographer is, dun sa gawa mo mismo, hindi yun dahil may hawak kang camera, dun sa shot na kinuha mo, yung ibang tao mismo magsasabi sa'yo na, wow, ang ganda. So, yun yung time na masasabi mo, photographer ako. Parang, kung hindi yung bumili ka ng SLR, yay, photographer na ako. Pero sa akin lang naman.
What was your first camera, Paris?
Pardon?
Ano yung first na camera mo? Ginamit mo?
Yung first ko, hanggang ngayon, pa rin ang gamit ko. Nikon D70. Actually, lumang model na talaga siya. So, parang, may mga friend kasi ako na parang, may mga high, na yung camera nila. Para sa akin, hindi kasi ako nagpapalit talaga ng camera kahit na lumang-luma na. Kahit ang dami na ng scratch. Kahit na ibabato na siya kung saan. Sabi ko, nasa mag-shoot.
Yes,
wala naman siya sa, doon sa camera.
Yes. So, typically, sa Pilipinas, magkano yung investment na kailangan para magkaroon ka ng dissenting camera for a photographer?
I think mga 40K pataas.
40K?
Yeah, yung akin kasi is regalo lang sa akin ng ex ko. So, parang hindi ko alam yung exact amount.
Okay. Pero tingin mo, kahit wala akong DSLR, can I take quality pictures like using like the iPhone or yung mga lower end digicams?
Kung gusto mo talaga is magandang shot, is yung pang professional is DSLR talaga is mas maganda kaysa sa mga digital camera.
Yes.
Kasi yung pinagkaiba kasi ng SLR sa mga digicams is yung SLR is merong autofocus, merong manual. Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever thought of becoming a photojournalist? Like contributing to newspapers or covering events?
As a photojournalist. Ako kung na-try ko.
Or kung kina-consider mo maging photojournalist?
Yeah. Actually, pangarap ko ang maging, parang maging photojournalist. I have a friend na photojournalist siya sa isang diaryo. So, parang, I want to become one of them na.
Yes. So, let's go to your modeling naman. Alright. Kanina sabi mo, wala kang TF, hindi ka tumatanggap ng TF.
Yes, hindi po talaga.
At hindi ka mag-post ng like pang FHM? No?
Yeah.
No, okay. What if somebody approached you, like a prestigious international magazine, and they're offering a really good price? Would you do it? Like, would you show more skin?
Medyo, depende kung, kung sino, no?
Yeah,
Actually,
I mean,
okay naman. Siguro depende sa photographer.
Or depende dun sa publication.
Yeah.
Right?
Depende. Kung, sabi ko nga, kung maglalabas ako ng skin, gusto ko yung medyo edgy pa rin yung dating. Ayoko pa yung sexy.
Alam mo, ayaw mo yung typical na pang-poster na dinidikit ng mga lalaki sa mga wall nila.
Yung inilalagay ng mga lalaki sa kwarto nila.
Yeah. Ayaw mo yung mga ganun.
Ayoko.
Okay. At tapasin ko rin, I'm sorry, nabulol ako. Napansin ko rin na yung mga photos mo, nakita ko sa Facebook, medyo, yung nga may pagka-edgy or what some people call emo. Yung mga dark circles around the eyes, is that how you go out every day, like makeup-wise?
Yeah, makeup.
Yeah, I mean, how do you wear your makeup?
Pardon? Chap.
Halimbawa, chap ba? Okay. Kasi I saw in some of your pictures sa Facebook na edgy yung look mo. Is that only for modeling or is that how you really go out every day?
Actually, inaano ko yung makeup. Parang binebenta ko yung sarili ko as a makeup artist. So I do parang mini-makeupan ko yung sarili ko, then post it on FB. Then sino nag-makeup niyan? Ako din. Parang may mga friends na.
So, yung Facebook page mo, you also get clients from there?
Yes. Halos lahat ng client ko is nag-communicate kami through Facebook. Yeah, and na-meet ko lang din through Facebook.
Yes, okay. Saan naman nakarating yung mga pictures mo as a model? Saan mo siya nakita na-post ba ito sa mga blogs or maybe umabot sa international blogs or forums? Yung mga pictures mo.
Yung mga... So, actually, hindi pa naman. Pero may nangyari sa akin na may nakaw ng one of my photos na medyo sexy.
Okay.
And ipinost sa kanila
Yeah.
sa page ng isang,
Oh, okay.
ng isang parang gimikan sa, hindi ko maalala kung saan yun eh, pero may mga kumukuha ng mga pictures ko na hindi ko din alam.
Mhm. Yung mga namumulot, no? Tapos pinapost sa Facebook. So what do you do pag ganun? Do you ask them to take it down? Or hinahayaan mo
Actually,
na
kasi hindi kasi ako naglalagay ng watermark. So, parang ang daling
okay.
nahawin, ang daling kunin. So,
Mhm.
parang hinahayaan ko na rin kasi may kasalanan din ako. Nagiging, parang careless ako eh. Hindi ako naglalagay ng watermark. Kaya, may mga iba na ang daling nakukuha yung mga photos ko.
And pinapost siya sa mga vlogs and Facebook?
Pardon?
Yung mga photos mo pinapost sa ibang Facebook
Oh,
page?
yes. Minsan may mga times, may mga friends sa Facebook before. May mga nag-a-ask kung pwede daw hiramin, gano'n, gawing profile pic.
Oh, okay. Ano naman yung mga comments na nababasa mo when other people post your pictures somewhere? Did they get flattered?
Actually, yung binabasa ako, naminig na ako ng pictures ko na medyo sexy, edgy.
Mhm.
May mga nabasa ako din na parang mga bastos na parang, uy, saan ko makikita yan? Mga ganun. After that,
Do you get offended? Or...
Dinako na lang yung page na yun para hindi na makakuha ng mga photo sa akin.
Yeah. Saan ba kinukuha yan? Dun sa photo bucket or sa Facebook mo?
Sa Facebook ko.
Kinukuha nila yun. That's why you don't add just anybody, right? Sa Facebook page mo?
Kaya 100 plus pa lang talaga yung
okay.
friends ko dun. Kasi as in, filter lang talaga sila.
Pero pwede ka na lang i-follow
Yeah.
sa Facebook.
Yes, pwede po nila ako
Pwede mo i-follow si Paris kahit hindi kayo add na friend. Ako nga hindi pa niya na-add eh. Hindi pa niya na-approve. Pinressure eh. Okay, Paris, medyo kinakabahan din ako eh, no? Kinakabahan ka, mas kinakabahan ako.
Parehas tayo.
Alright. So, saan ba tayo? We talk about your photography, being a model. Okay, what's your best time to shoot in a day? Well, a morning?
Morning.
Why? Can you tell us why?
Kasi mas maganda yung ambient light ng morning. Yeah. Na-try ko na rin kasi mag-shoot lagi afternoon or after lunch is medyo sunog na yung pictures. Yung pag nag-take ka ng picture ng isang tao na sa araw ng ganung oras is paglabas is sunog. Parang lalo kung walang diffuser.
Yes. Alam mo, na-try ko na rin yan. Some of my best shots are in the morning. Especially yung morning sun.
Yeah, morning.
Diba? Napaka-dramatic.
7 to 9 a.m.
7 to 9 a.m. the best time to shoot. Okay. Alright, so I think we're gonna go to the personal questions. Okay. With Tanzi's permission, of course. Tanzi.
See, I'm here. I'm listening.
Okay, so I'm going to the personal questions. Okay?
Who's gonna ask you?
Yeah.
Okay. Just Paris, you're okay, right?
Okay, I mean, these are not really scary questions.
Alright,
Typical questions lang.
Okay.
Paris, what turns you off in a guy?
Again, sorry, again.
What turns her off in a guy? Anong turn off niya?
Yung turn off ako sa isang guy. Actually, turn off ako sa guy na halatang may gusto sa akin. Alam mo yun? Kasi parang ako kasi yung type ng girl na ayoko yung hindi ako natithrilled sa isang guy. Gusto ko yung mapapaisip ako, gusto ba ako nito or hindi. Ayoko yung unang meet namin or unang usap namin is halata na ay, gusto ako nito. Parang ganun.
So, ayaw mo yung masyadong excited, right?
Yes. Gusto ko yung natithrilled talaga ako sa isang guy. I mean na, parang may hirapan ako talaga.
Oh, okay. So yan guys, you heard that. Okay. So did Tonzi hear that?
Andito, katabi ko.
Kasi si Tonzi excited sa'yo eh. Ito naman, hindi ito tungkol sa mga guys Ano yung pet peeve mo? Ano yung mga bagay na nainis ka, kinainisan mo? Pag nakikita mo, narinig mo, mga ganun.
Ano ba?
Mga pet peeves.
Mga nakikinainisan ko?
O yung naanoy ka. Yan.
Naanoy daw sa mga, lalo pag naglalakad sa mga guy na, hi ate. Alam mo yun parang, or,
hi ate?
Naanoy daw sa mga gay na parang, alam mo yun, parang papansin.
Okay. And next question. What turns you on in a guy?
Turn me on.
Parang slump on.
Parang ako, nasa hot seat.
Hot seat.
That turns me on. Ano ba? Gusto ko yung napapatawa ako. Alam mo yung parang... Ako kasi maloko talaga akong tao eh. Gusto ko yung parang nasasakyan lahat ng sinasabi ko kahit puro kalokohan. Yung...
So you may sense of humor?
Oh yeah. Gusto ko may
like
sense of
Tonzi.
humor yung...
Yes.
Napapatawa. Ayoko nung isang tanong, isang sagot.
Yes. Oh, kahit ako naman ganun.
Yeah.
So, I think Tonzi is a good candidate, right?
Pardon?
Ano yun?
Sabi ko, Tonzi is a good candidate.
Ano kami
na ano siya. Okay. Good candidate for Mr. Philippines. Ito, Paris. Let's move on.
Okay, move on.
Move on ba? O move ahead. What is your idea of a good date? Like in terms of place or a person?
Actually, yung gusto ko talagang date is yung mag-road trip. Road trip din. Kain sa fishballan. Tapos, talk about, yung mag-usap kayo about random stuff. Yung, ayoko kasi yung parang unang, load ng sine, kain sa resto. Alam mo yun, parang ang boring.
Okay.
Mas gusto ko pa nga, actually may nakadate ako na parang, actually Chinese, na parang, hindi pa siya nakapunta ng Divisoria. So, nag-date kami sa kalagitnaan ng baksakan ng gulay.
Talaga?
Yeah, actually, first time niyang pumunta at mag-jeep. So, parang napaka-memorable ng date na yun. Parang, ako kasi yung parang, gusto ko yung nat-thrilled ako. Parang ayoko nung upo lang, usap lang kayo. Yeah.
So, a romantic dinner for a first date is a no-no to you, right?
Yeah.
A formal dinner. So, you're the type of girl na mas gusto yung mga like simple things on a first date, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, kanina kasi, nakita ko yung picture mo sa Facebook na nasa radio booth ka. It seems you were interviewed on radio before?
Yes. TV5.
TV5, yeah. At ano naman napag-usapan doon? Nabanggit mo sa akin kanina, it's about your love life? Okay,
Oh my God,
once again,
parang may iyak na naman ako.
with Tonsi's permission, I'm gonna ask you about that interesting, unusual story about your love life.
Actually, okay lang naman.
Yeah, okay, so pwede mo ikwento mula nung unang panahon.
Simula ba nung Tony, can you get, tissue please?
Wow, tissue daw.
Oh, tissue. Marami si Tonsi niyan. Okay.
Actually, yung time na nag-guest ako sa TV5, yun yung time na mag-apologize ako sa ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
Kailangan ba, gusto mo ikwento ko yung start? Paano?
Sige, kwento mo. Maraming listeners, marami kang followers na madidinig ito sa replay. So,
hi guys.
yeah, so it's interesting. Okay?
Yeah. I met this guy, I think 2 years ago na. 2 years ago. Di ko alam kung sa Facebook ko lang siya nakilala. Hindi namin alam kung sino yung nag-add sa amin dalawa, kung ako or siya. Then,
okay.
Yeah. Kailangan ba banggitin yung name?
Ito, pero pwede first name mo lang or initials?
Si Guy na lang, si Guy.
Okay.
Parang, nung una, parang nagka-house kami, parang, at that time, may boyfriend ako, kaya, parang, di ko siya masyadong nakakausap or na-entertain. And parang may time na parang may napag-usapan lang kami sa Facebook na parang nasabi ko sa sarili ko, wow, parang alam mo parang siya, naging interesado ako talaga sa kanya kasi meron siyang sense of humor. Alam mo yan. Kasi ayun talaga yung gusto ko sa isang guy, yung alam mo yung mapatawa lang ako. Tapos yung masakyan yung lahat ng kolokot. Ako kasi talaga yung taong maloko talaga. Hindi lang halata.
Alright.
Hindi lang halata. Pero yun. Para the time may boyfriend ako, parang sabi ko, wow, parang mali itong ginagawa ko. Parang na-attract ako sa ibang guy, may boyfriend ako. Yung boyfriend ko that time, parang napaparanoid sa niya. Sino ba yung guy na yan at lagi mo kinakausap? Then, ayan, dumating sa point na kinausap niya rin yung guy na yun.
Okay.
Ayan, parang sinabihan na, hey, back off. And girlfriend ko yan. Parang, ayun na, parang na-turn off ako dun sa boyfriend ko. Na sabi ko, parang, di ba, parang, naman, indecent na kausapin mo yung friend ng girlfriend mo ng gano'n. After that, parang, ayun, mas madalas na kami mag-usap. Parang, actually, naging mag-best friend kami.
Oh.
Yeah, for almost 10 months, I think, or 10 months, hindi pa kami nag-meet or hindi pa kami nakakapagkita in person. Yes, puro Facebook, usap, phone, text. Merong time na August, parang gusto ko na makipag-break sa boyfriend ko kaso ayaw. Then, parang medyo na-depress ako kasi tinatakot na ako ng boyfriend ko noon na
talaga?
Pag nakipag-break ako is guguluhin niya, sisirain niya the boy ko. So, that time nagtempo ako ng suicide.
Wow.
Nag-overdose ako ng siguro mga 100 pieces of halo-halo mga expired na med. Then, nung na-hospital ako, as in, nung pagka-open ko ng eyes ko, is message ko agad yung nakita niya. Message niya yung nakita ko kaagad sa hospital, na galit siya na sabi ng guy na yun, na iwan ko na daw yung boyfriend ko kasi, alam mo yun, parang walang kwentang lalaki. That time, nung nasa hospital na rin ako nun, nakipag-break na ako sa boyfriend ko. Sabi ko, ayun, parang pinakawalan nga na ako. Nung naging free na ako, parang sabi ko, yes.
Alright.
Parang kaso, don't get tissue.
Oh. Yan na, okay.
Ayun, parang na-fall na ako talaga sa kanya. Ayun, na-fall na talaga ako sa kanya. And, ayun, nung September 16, nung first meet namin. Nag-meet kami, September 16 or 13 ata, kalimutan ko. Yun yung first kita namin na parang gusto ko na umamin talaga sa kanya that time. Kasi best na mahal ko na siya. Medyo natatakot kasi ako na baka isipin niya, malandi ako, na babae yung umaamin.
Yes.
Yeah, di nung nag-meet kami, gusto ko nang sabihin sa kanya na, sabi ko, manhid ka ba? Bakit hindi mo maramdaman na mahal na kita? Parang gusto ko sabihin sa kanya yun. Tapos, ayun, nung ihahatid niya na ako sa bus, parang sabi niya sa akin, 12 midnight. Sabi niya sa akin, umuwi ka na kasi gabi na. So, parang nalungkot ako. I was planning lang talaga na i-kiss siya sa cheeks niya. Then bigla siya humarap, kaya na-kiss ko siya sa lips.
By accident?
Yeah, by accident. Ay, intentional yun.
Okay.
Tapos, ayun, nung na-kiss ko siya sa lips, parang na-shock din kami parehas. Ginawa ko, tumakbo ako paakit ng bus sa kahihiyan.
Oh, talaga?
Yeah.
Parang pelikula.
Actually, marami pa. Gusto ko na nga talagang pagawang libro eh.
I think pwedeng maging libro yan eh.
Ayun, nung time na, ayun, parang hinatid niya na ako, sumakay na ako ng bus. Sinabi niya ako yung first kiss niya.
Oh, talaga?
Yeah, actually, talaga ako yung first kiss niya. Siguro mga 4 days pa, umamin na ako sa text kasi as in, hindi ko na kaya.
Umamin ka na? Okay.
Kasi,
bumigay ka na?
Kasi nireject niya ako.
Huh?
Yeah, nireject niya ako.
What kind of rejection?
Sabi niya sa akin, sorry kasi hindi pa daw siya talaga handang mag-girlfriend. Hindi pa siya handang sa isang relationship. Sabi ko sa kanya, ko naman habol talaga na maging girlfriend niya. Actually, gusto ko lang talagang, sabihin sa kanya and ma-express ko yung self ko. Then, ayun, siguro, I think, hinabol ko talaga siya. Kinulit ko lahat ng friends niya. Sabi ko, may pagkita lang talaga siya. Kasi, walang talaga siyang makita. Tsaka, parang may paramdam ko yung nararamdaman ko. Kasi ang hirap pag sa text lang kami magkausap.
Oo.
Then, siguro, medyo natauhan na ako nung sinabi niya sa akin na humanap ka na ng iba, sana. Mag-entertain ka na ng ibang suitors. Then, nung sinabi niya, medyo syempre, parang, sige na nga. Pinagtatabuyan na ako eh. Di, ang ginawa ko, meron akong friend na photographer na actually, tagal ko ng suitors na pinagbigyan ko na ng date. Actually, 1 taon niya na akong niyayang ng date. So, pinagbigyan ko na. Para lang talaga makalimutan lang yung
okay.
Yun. Yung araw ng date ko na yun na parang yung best friend ko na umamin ako, nag-text siya sa akin. Sabi ko kasi sa kanya, may date ako. So, sabi niya sa akin, ano ba yung pinagkaiba ng nagsiselos sa nag-aalala?
Okay.
Sabi ko, yung nagsiselos, yun yung parang gusto mong tapakin yung lalaking kasama ng babaeng gusto mo eh. Tapos sabi niya sa akin, nag-aalala lang pala ako. Tapos, medyo na ako noon. Sabi ko, oh my God. Pusong ba to?
Malabo siya, no?
Yun. Tapos ayun, parang, nung time ng date ko, tinurn off ko na yung phone ko. Then, ayun, pag open ko is galit na siya, ayun. Tinatawagan niya na ako, umuwi na daw ako kasi umaga na. Tapos yun, sabi ko, bakit? Tapos yun, sinabi niya, mahal niya daw ako. Ayun, dun nag-start. Ayun, naging kami na. Tapos marami nang nangyari. At February lang. February 2013. Nag-break kami, Feb 8. Then, yung break up namin nun is parang super naging malala. I mean, away talaga. Tapos, umabot na kung saan sa mga friends. I decided na parang mag-play dead. As in, nagpanggap talaga akong patay.
As in, hindi mo siya kinausap?
Yeah.
Wala kang contact sa kanya? Okay.
GNM ko, tinext ko lahat ng friends ko na sinabi ko na patay na ako, na namatay na ako. Then lahat talaga nag-post sa FB ko, mga RIP, ganun. Then naniwala siya. Ewan ko kung naniwala agad.
Oh, so...
Kasi gusto
so
na...
you pretended to be like, namatay ka na, ganun?
Para lang,
Okay.
Kasi yung away namin nun is parang malala na talaga. So parang gusto ko nang magpahalayo, tsaka may bagong buhay yung... Ayun, nagpa-picture pa ako sa talaga sa coffee.
What?
Yeah.
No kidding? Talaga?
Seryoso, para lang masabi talaga na napatay na ako. Siguro mga 4 months din akong nakapagtago sa kanya. Till one day, may ata yun. Nakita ko na lang sa FB ko, galit na siya, nahuli niya na akong buhay.
Nahuli ka ng buhay, okay?
Tingnan niya pala yung vlog ko kasi nagbablog kasi ako. So, sinek niya pala. Dun sa vlog ko, parang nag-post ako ng bago. So, syempre, nalaman buhay. Ayun, parang pinagmumura ako na parang bakit daw ganun ginawa ko. Parang syempre, kahit sino magagalit sa ginawa ko. Pero, siguro hindi naman nila maintindihan kasi syempre wala sila sa kalagayan ko kung gaano kahirap, kung anong depression, yung mga pinagdaanan ko. Kasi tumalon pa ako sa jeep before ako mag-play dead. So gusto ko talaga mag-suicide.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, tumalon ako sa sobrang depressed na parang di ko na alam saan ba ako mag-start. Na yung taong mahal na mahal mo, parang alam mo yun, bigla-biglang sasaktan ka, parang ayun.
Is he still around? Around you?
Actually, 3 weeks na ata kaming walang communication ngayon. Nagkabalikan kasi kami is May 25 then.
Alright.
Yeah, tapos naging kami ulit this August 2013. Nito lang September is hiwalay kali kami because dahil sa paano pa?
Okay.
Parang may nangyari kasi na parang ako kasi yung tao na alam mo na parang pag nagtiwala is super tiwala. Ayoko nung magsisinungaling sa akin na kahit napakasimpleng bagay. Ako kasi yung taong ayokong pinagtataguan. Kung kailangan i-share sa akin, okay lang naman, di man ako magagalit.
Yes.
Yeah, kasi ayun.
So your relationship is like a roller coaster? It's up and down?
Exactly.
Yeah. That's how I could best describe it, you know?
Yeah.
Parang roller coaster.
Hindi lang parang. Roller coaster talaga.
There's up and down, up and down.
Parang mas marami pa nga yung down. Yeah.
But you are learning from this, right? You're going up.
Yeah.
Become stronger.
Mas marami talaga ako natutunan na parang mas naging strong ako. Parang sabi ko nga, parang ngayon parang mas priority ko is career kasi parang love.
Yes.
Yeah, parang akala sabi nga nila yung love daw parang magiging alam mo inspiration. Pero parang sa nangyari sa akin, parang hindi. Parang nagiging, parang, yun, hindrance.
It could be an inspiration. It could also be
Yeah.
a distraction.
Yeah.
Right? It could prevent you from doing things you need to do.
Yeah. Pero I still love him so much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sweet naman.
Pero,
Do you think he's listening?
I don't think so. Pero,
Okay.
ayoko na muna talaga. At,
Mm.
sige, ang plastic ko naman sabihin ko, hindi ko na talaga siya mahal. But, yeah.
Yes.
Pero para sa akin kasi ngayon is parang if, alam mo yun, pag nasaktan ka na ng isang tao, alam mo yun, pwedeng niyang ulit-ulitin.
Yes. At hindi ka niya pwedeng i-blame. Kasi based sa experience mo, may ganun tendency na mangyari ulit. Right?
Yeah, actually, hindi naman talaga ako before. Hindi ako seloso talaga.
Mm.
Alam, pag nagkakaroon lang talaga ng, alam mo yun, na parang hinala. O lalo pag nakita mo na caught in the act, diba? I mean, doon na yun nasisira yung trust. Diba?
Yes.
Para kasi sa guy, I mean sa kanya or sa ibang guy, yung trust issues kasi is hindi mahalaga eh. Para sa ibang guy kasi basta mahal mo, okay lang. Ang hindi nila alam sa mga girls sa amin na number 1 talaga is trust issues na
Yes.
parang you have to, alam mo yun, earn our trust. Parang kailangan mong, alam mo yun, parang ipakita sa amin na, di ba, na worthy.
Tsaka yung sinasabi, dapat ginagawa, di ba?
Exactly. Na parang,
Alam mo, nung kabataan ko, may ganyan din akong ginawa and totoo naman talaga na pag nasira na yung trust, medyo may crack na. ang
yeah.
relationship. Yeah. Pero based on my conversation with you, of course I know you're very young, although I won't ask your age. Tatanong age mo. Okay? Pero sabi ko batang-bata ka pa, so marami ka pang, at least nasabi ko marami ka pang makikilala. Sabi ko lang is, marami ka pang magiging experience.
Kaya, sabi ko nga, may quotes talaga ako laging binabasa na if someone, if your heart gets broken or if someone lied to you or cheated on you, don't be bitter. Just, keep trying. Don't turn back on love.
Yeah.
Alam mo kasi yung remedy lang naman din is to love again.
Mm-hmm.
Hindi naman ako bitter na parang man-hater na. Hindi naman. Parang,
okay.
Kasi parang, may pag-asa. na, mayroon pa naman sigurong guy na, na matino. Diba, Tonsi?
Oo naman.
Pumayag si Tonsi.
Oo.
Alam mo, si Tonsi, yan.
Parang ako.
I can vouch for him. Yeah. Tsaka it takes two forgiving people
Yeah.
to really, para magtagal kayo, dapat pareho kayong mapagpatawad.
Yeah. A one
Pero
who
syempre,
can
kung-
trust and a one who can understand.
Yes. Pero kung paulit-ulit na lang yung ginagawa,
Paulit-ulit
Dapat-
kahit ilang beses
dapat,
na pinatawad, tapos ulitin pa rin. Parang, kahit mahal mo yung isang tao magsasawa ka na parang, alam mo yun, parang, actually, ang dami ko nang nag-give up para sa love. Kasi mas mahalaga sa akin siya kaysa sa kahit ano pang meron ako.
Yes.
Yep.
Wow. That was a good story. At wala pang ending, ha?
Wala.
Okay. Pero seryoso ko, pwede mong gawing libro yan. Kasi marami kang ginawa.
Ang daming
For
na
love.
nagsasabi, May mga friends ako na nagsasabi na Hindi ko na nga alam kung anong uunahin ko. Ang dami ko kasing ginagawa. Kasi I do sculpting. Then,
Sculpting. Gusto mo ako magsulat? Ghostwriter.
kwento ko na lang sa'yo, G.
Kwento mo kay Tonsi, papasa niya sa akin. Kaya lang, pag kwento mo kay Tonsi, baka mag-iba yung kwento.
Oo, dagdag bawas.
Alright, Paris, wala na akong tanong. Kasi pag nagtanong pa ako, baka maiyak ka lalo.
Okay lang.
I'm sure may next time pa naman.
Iyak eh.
Right? Yeah. may next time pa naman kasi hindi pa po tapos ang story ni Paris.
Yeah.
It's a never-ending story. Right? Alright, so I'm gonna bring back Tonzi. First, I want to thank you, Paris, for guesting here sa show ni Tonzi sa Pinoy Podcast.
Yeah, thank you, Tonzi.
Yeah.
Thank you, G, for having me here at Pinoy Podcast. Thank you, guys, sa lahat ng mga guests, trusted listener. Thank you.
Hindi pa tapos ang ating show. I will put back Tonzi sa spotlight again.
Hi, guys.
Alright, Tonzi. Thanks, Tonzi and Paris.
Salamat.
Andito lang ako sa likod.
Guys, to all
Salamat.
the listeners, live listeners, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. That was really a fun night. Fun night with Paris. That was Paris, yeah. Salamat sa lahat na nag-stay and nakinig. Think hindi pa tapos si Paris magkwento, so she's gonna be back here maybe someday soon, right? Paris is always PinoyPodcast.com is always open for Miss Paris Buendia. So guys, that was our tonight's program. Tonight with me, with special guest Miss Paris Buendia, and we're actually live from Manila, Philippines. Thank you all, guys, and see you guys next week ulit. Alright? Magandang gabi to everyone.
Alright, thank you, Tonzi. That was Tonzi
Thank you, G.
from Manila with the Tonight with Tonzi on PinoyPodcast.com. And we had Miss Paris Buendia. So, we'll be back on Monday with the Gian Chandra Show. Salamat at mabuhay.